This is holy basil. The bees are loving it. Alright, today is July 17th, and here is our weekly garden walkthrough. Lots of growth on the sugarcane, lemongrass hidden up in the tree, sapodilla. It has rained 10 inches this week. Tomatoes are starting to go up there. You can see the resurrection fern came back to life. This is the sugarcane jujube. It has a lot of new growth on it. The holy basil is covered in bees usually. It's about to storm though, so I wanted to come out and get our video. More eggplant. This is the lead jujube. It's flowering again the second time. Really small flowers, but they smell really good. Lots of growth on the jujube tree. So that will be pollinated by the jujube over there. 2 rows of corn. This is parsley, and these are my favorite caterpillars. These are the eastern black swallowtail. In the other stages, they'll send out these horns. If you touch them, they don't like it. These tomatoes are coming along. Just coming along. It's too hot. We watch these videos on YouTube that we shouldn't even be having tomatoes growing here. Especially now it's so hot. We've turned over and harvested our sweet potatoes. Got those curing in the utility room. All this new growth. This is just from this week's rain. This is our grapefruit. There are still 3 of them, but they're growing, getting heavy. Down here is a lime. Got strawberries back there. All of the zinnia. My bougainvillea. flower trap. Okay. This is the red finger lime. It's having new growth. Super spiky. This bed got new pumpkins in it. I think these are the Florida pumpkin. We harvested our eggplants last week. There are 3 different kind of eggplants. It looks like there's new growth on the pear. More eggplants. We have 3 different varieties going. It's better to have a variety because some do better than others. Need to feed it. See, it's been raining so much. All of the nutrients in the water are just going away, just flushing. We're going to drop some fertilizer on it. Our mango. More tomatoes. We are taking them out and putting in smaller tomatoes. Not smaller tomatoes, but these are like more large tomatoes for canning. I think it's just too hot. Just does not look good. Too hot. This is our longan. Thai soldier beans. The okra is flowering. There are some flowers. So the more that you harvest your beans, we're getting a little bit behind, the more that it'll send out flowers for you. We got more tomatoes planted in there. Next round. More strawberries on the ground. We planted that orange tree from seed. We got out hiking. It's our sour orange tree. It's just so hot. Our poor strawberries. These are all kumquat. Strawberries on the ground. Here's my bougainvillea grafts. There are 2 of them. This is Hamlin orange. More zinnia. Pollinators are loving them. Alright, let's go to apple side. More eggplants. These are purple peppers. They're really spicy. More eggplant. The bullnose are coming along. More basil. So hot for the kale. This watermelon is huge. We've got these little baskets for the watermelons to get them off the ground. There is a squash for a honey nut squash, but there's no male flower to pollinate. All these green beans. There's an acorn squash, another watermelon. We're gonna harvest a few of these today. Still coming more. Oh, that's a blackberry. There were a bunch of watermelon on here, but it, I guess, aborted them. There's this one. More kale. See, the tomatoes just, it's too hot. Squash are getting eaten by these little caterpillars, and then there's squash bugs. I come and I look for them like every day. See, there's another one. They're just everywhere. Pear tree, all of our plums. Okay, let's go to the backyard. It's much cooler back here. We have our 2 bananas, lobster claw. These have flowered already. We need to cut it soon. We have our watermelon growing on the ground next to all of our blueberries. Some ginger is coming up. I saw this is starting to flower. This is tropical lilac. This is clematis. This is one of the best smelling flowers in the garden, and it's about to take off. It smells so good. Bromeliads and aloe. We've got coffee and tea. Got all the iris. See the cherries. Another orange, blueberries. Look how cool this is. It's just a heliconia. We got 3 more bananas. The puffs are not blooming yet. All the heliconias are starting to come up. The iris, they only bloom in the morning. Like, I guess in the first half of the day. It's a different kind of heliconia coming. That is either red pinecone ginger or blue ginger. And this is a bat plant. One of my favorite flowers. It's so weird. Our red fire spike is coming in. Hummingbirds love that. Key lime does not look good. Look at all buckets and buckets of water. I have no idea what's happening to the plants. I need to come in and deadhead. I love this plant. Sunshine mimosa. Purslane. Update on our gooseberry. Look, it's coming back. The mushrooms. That's firebush. Last little section. This is our berry section. Goji berry. Strawberries are just not, it's too hot. This is candelabra cassia. Still nothing on the mulberry. Strawberries are still going on the ground. Blueberries. A peach. A second peach. Blueberry. Blackcap raspberry. All the new growth. Just trying. It's the miracle fruit. Here we've got pumpkins. And there's 3 pumpkins. And then corn. Our 3 cherry trees. We want to come spray for these aphids, but it rains every night. And because it's so hot in Florida right now, we can't spray neem. So we have to use other stuff. That we sprayed at night and just rains every night. All these are blackberries and raspberries. Here's 4 different blueberries. We've replaced our cucumbers, but looks like they're battling worms. We have to come spray and heat. This dill just automatically seeds, so I'm gonna collect the seed. This has caterpillars on the tips. I think those are Gulf fritillary caterpillars because that's passion vine. We have our different lettuce and peppers, cilantro in the corner. Just greens, put tomatoes in, pepper, more eggplants. But we just harvested this stuff. Got our mint in a pot because it's super invasive. And oregano. All of the milkweed. And then we still got butterfly pea vine flowers. Alright, so that's it for this week. See you next week.